Quad rugby is a game where the guys are quadriplegics. It's different diseases, different injuries and stuff that put them in a wheelchair. 10 seconds to inbound the ball. You have to dribble or pass the ball every 10 seconds. You have to get across half court in 15 seconds. And they just started a new rule last year. You have to score in 40 seconds. It's just a physical fight to score the points. They're not worried about getting hurt. It's very physical. It's very, very competitive. It's challenging. It's just a lot of fun. They slam and hit each other very hard. They'll knock players out of their chairs. The Pasadena Texans were established in the early 80s. Most of them live in the Houston area. They come here to practice and play their games.
We were out at a party and I was on the back of a four-wheeler with a friend. He missed a turn going about 60 miles per hour and I went head first into a tree, laid in a ditch for about 2.5 hours until they found me.
Well, May 6, 2003, I broke my neck in a swimming pool diving accident, and I crushed C6 and fractured C7 on my vertebrae and damaged my spinal cord.
Well, I was injured in a car accident in 1988. I was just a senior in high school, and we were out drinking, and we ended up flipping a Mustang into a bayou. And when we did that, I didn't have my seatbelt on. I hit the top of the car, and as we were flipping, I broke my neck, and you know, I didn't realize how severe it was until the car stopped flipping, and then, you know, I was paralyzed pretty much.
Basically, I was diagnosed with a neurological disease when I was 18. They originally thought it was multiple sclerosis and had some balance difficulties throughout. That's how it started. And it just started progressing. And about, I should say, 4 years ago is when I permanently wound up in the chair and started to have some major progression up my spine until they realized, hey, this is not multiple sclerosis. This is some sort of neurological disease. We have no idea what it is, but it affects the spine and moves up. So I started off going from a para, moving up, progressing, till, you know, I started having some hand function difficulties.
It wasn't until my third phase of rehab until I actually came out to Pasadena and, you know, tried it out. So, but as soon as I got in the chair, I was kind of hooked. So, but it's a life changer. You know, it opens your eyes. You know, gives you something to live for. So, my first year was pretty tough. This is my second year. It's still tough, but it's a little bit easier. It's full contact sport. Well, you try not to think too much. You know, just think about what you do and not to do. You know, but it gets a little crazy out there.
Gain ground, get them crying, then take the lead on it.
It's an intense sport. There's a lot of hitting. I mean, all-out contact. Nobody lays off with each other. I love it. It's one of these deals where, you know, it keeps me healthy. I feel good. I'm staying active. I feel young. I'm competing with guys, you know, who are 20s, early 20s. Makes me feel good. It's a great stress reliever. What other sport or activity in life can you go out and hit somebody and, you know, not be charged with a crime? So it's a lot of fun.
That's probably the main reason I love the sport is because of the contact. I mean, it's a tough sport, but you know, I was injured fresh out of high school, so I was used to playing sports and being active, and playing football and the contact. There's a lot of strategy involved, a lot of offense, a lot of defense. And, pretty fast-paced, hard-hitting game.
Nothing else exists but what's on the court at the time. In my life, it's the only time that I don't feel pain, because trained athletes they train their mind and their body to push past pain and to physically not think about it. And I put 110% on the court at all times. And and then also on the court, you get this sense of the ability to continue on. I mean, it's, you know, in everyday life, your body doesn't seem to function like it should. Put some rugby gloves on me, strap a belt around me, and, you know, my body does exactly what I tell it to do.
The great thing about our team is the friendships that emerge. I mean, we're all really good friends. Don't get me wrong, we're competitive on the court. I mean, when we're, you know, matched up against each other during practice, I mean, we don't let up on each other at all. So on the court, yeah, sometimes things happen. Off the court, we're all good friends and we hang out together. And
just like got a bunch of brothers out here, you know. They know what you've been through. They've been through the same stuff. So
you learn a lot through these guys. I mean, they've all been there and done that, and so it was really big at the beginning, being a part of this group and having them there for you and learning from them.
I'm out here right now from CHEER, which is the rehab facility down in the medical center, and we just came out to check out some quad rugby, and a lot of them have the same injury I have, and I mean my injury is pretty new, so it's kind of hard for me to push a manual chair right now, but I'm working on that. But just seeing them and seeing how strong they've gotten, you know, and watching them go up and down the court pushing these chairs is definitely inspiring. You know, I know I'll be able to do it. I was very athletic before this happened to me, so me and sports go real well.
The Vern Cox Center is here for anybody with any type of disability. We have our wheelchair soccer team that won nationals this year in New York. This is their first season to ever play. They've only practiced for 3 months and they won nationals undefeated. We have a wheelchair softball field that we just had redone. Basketball, hockey, we're open to trying to do anything you can. Just come out and enjoy yourself. You might find something that you really enjoy.